Welcome back to Cosmic Crit. This is your junk tourism guide asking you all to keep your hands inside the vehicles at all times as I guide 5 of my most outsider players and my 5 flunkiest friends to the junkyards. Miles, Tyler, Rebecca, Drew, Jabert. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Hey,
did you just call her Rebecca?
I thought so. I heard too.
That's my skating rink.
Yeah, that's a roller
derby name. Yeah.
I almost flubbed Tyler's name, and then as I was self-correcting Tyler, I said Rebecca.
Rebecca would be an awesome derby name.
I'll keep that in mind for, when I join a derby in a couple of years.
And this is a no pressure side quest adventure because I would probably insist on re-recording this intro if it was a normal episode. But we're just
welcome to the B-sides, everybody.
Yeah, we're having fun here. Everyone gets to listen to this Junker's Delight.
After last week's DMRNC, we're just gonna let everything fly.
It's like 2 weeks ago now, but way to go, Drew.
Hey, man, I don't know. I'm not on that show.
Everyone that is not on our Patreon, gosh, we're almost... But by the end of this year, we'll have 75 episodes of Dim and Roll No Crits, and they're getting wilder as we go. Almost halfway through book 3.
It's almost like the more we have to edit, the more we're like, nah, I'm not editing it.
They'll just the lower those standards go.
Well, it's funny because someone had commented on how they wanted to hear a little bit more of us like kind of joshing around, and you might get that from here on out.
Hope you're on the Patreon.
I can't wait for one of these days when one of us just literally slaps music behind the whole track and is just like, done. Not a single.
That would happen if I ever had to edit an episode.
I was about to say, listen to Miles and I on our new podcast, Kaiju versus History, because that's just an hour-long conversation between him and I, and we just slap it on the podcast feed.
It's what Drew and I do for The More You Nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live to hard drive, baby.
How many podcasts do we have between all of us now?
Too many, I think.
Too many, yeah.
Not enough.
Or not enough.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I want to say
we need like every permutation of all of us to be.
Yeah, but Patrick, Miles, and I are probably over 1,000.
Oh,
easily.
I don't know about that, but yeah, we've got a lot. What is? I mean, I think the Miles and Tyler we've talked about. That's the horror podcast. What is? Let's see. What's the weirdest combination?
Jabert and Rebecca. What are we going to make a podcast about?
No, I want to know what Rebecca and Tyler have in common that they talk about on the podcast.
Oh,
I mean, the name is pretty obvious, right? The name is Flanking Buddies, right?
And it's just it's the talk episode where you go through every episode of Cosmic Crit and break down the combats. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let's get back to this episode. We have floundered enough because we've got
nothing to do this week.
Well, I've said this every week. It's like we got a long one tonight, but it's just we're burning through this great little adventure. Junker's Delight.
Let's make it a short one then.
You know what? Yeah. See you next week, everybody. That's enough. That's enough. No, this week's episode once more does not begin on Akaton, but rather on Castrovel in the city of Cabaret, where we see the esteemed university of the same name. And inside, we find a tense and smoking Professor Uhali outside of her office in the courtyard looking over some papers while she gets a kind of an ominous feeling floating over her. Or indeed, nearby, the eternal thorn in her side comes none other than Professor Elbians 21-2. And without even looking up, she's like, "Hello, Elbians. A good day to you."
Yes, it's a good day indeed.
I see that you put in for some sabbatical time this year. What are your plans? Are you going to embed with the Formian Hive again and look for war relics, or maybe go out to our jungle research site, the Temple of the 12? Maybe finally have a first-hand look at the walls over there?
No, I am afraid that my studies will take me rather further afield this annum. I shall be taking my studies off-world to Akaton.
There have been several research opportunities to the Red Planet. Indeed, if you are looking for the heat, you will have found it there. We've had researchers from the university as well as many other institutions here in the Pact that have gone looking for relics of the past out in the desert. It seems like perhaps there's a breakthrough of some sort. Someone on Absalom seems to be pointing out towards the wasteland and already directing studies that way.
Oh, is that so? Well, then I must go quickly. But of course, no one will be able to foil me with my profound understanding of junk. And I just create a bunch of junk.
Like all of our papers ball up. They float around you.
Ooh, you see, I will be king of the trash.
They say, Albions 21-2, a pilgrimage like that can change you. If you look at our latest hire, Alindra Valis, she too got a taste of adventure with the Starfinders. Now we can't keep her away from exploration and discovery. Are you ready to potentially risk your sheltered life here in the university's walls if you go through a similar change?
Oh, I imagine that a great many things will happen on our adventure, but I believe that my hypotheses will be proven correct. You'll see.
Well, don't rush coming back. We can extend that sabbatical if you need to. I will sign it myself.
I only have 3 weeks of additional sick leave. I'll have to come back quite soon, I'm afraid.
If you need me to loan you some time, I have it in spades. Just enjoy yourself, and no need to pack a weapon or anything like that. It's very safe there, from what I hear.
Oh, perfect! I figured I would need these magical crystals on my journey, so I've spent all of my research credits on these magic crystals, and I have these 2 Aeon stones floating on my head.
Surely the goblins will want to trade for these.
Right. Oh yes, the people of Akaton are known for their love of magical trinkets.
We fast forward indeed months later to the junkyards where you have a pistol in your hand, Albions, your junk armor around. I don't know. I guess there's maybe like a sweatband of metal around your brain that counts as armor, but you're splattered with a Keshti blood here. Do you think this trip has changed the contemplative for better or worse adventuring with these people of the earth?
Oh, I think Libyans is salt of the earth now. Really one of the people, just right, really in touch with what it's like to live with. He's ready to go home. He wants to go home.
I want the path so bad.
Right. It's like he's just like he's got sand in places cracks in his brain that he didn't know you could get sand in, and it's just the worst. It is uncivilized out here, and though these adventuring party friends are great fun, Libyans cannot wait to send them like video chats and like animated postcards and things like that from his email, and he's really looking forward to
and never talking to them again.
Right.
I will BCC you later.
This is from Jib Jab.
We ended last week's episode. You guys had fought off a couple of evil worshipping Keshti out here, and
put all of your faces in this music video. Look at it.
You found here the pile of coils that you are looking for in the exact size, but I believe at the bottom of said pile you also found a technological item in good condition. It is a brown personal force field, a armor upgrade that gives you a little extra HP in the form of a shield that regenerates. And as you turn it over, I think maybe, I forget who exactly found it. Maybe El Demonio. I'm looking at perception checks. Maybe Mixer. Indeed, stamped on the bottom, it says property of Cabaret University.
Didn't we hear about someone who went missing from Cabaret University?
Yeah, I mean, there's several researchers, maybe some that you haven't met before, Elabians, as well as people from other institutions that have been searching out in the waste for whatever this discovery may or may not be.
It seems that my colleagues have met a most unpleasant end, or at least they've lost something of great import. I know that any good person of the university would want their equipment to be used for research purposes. Perhaps we should take this with us.
Sure isn't doing the junk any good just laying here.
Well said, friend. Javier.
Is it Javi? I forget now. Yes, so I can share with you the loot, but I'm not sure if anyone has the capability. Does anybody have 2 slots available in their armor as an upgrade? The brown gives a temporary HP, basically, in the form of the force field, and that regenerates every round.
I absolutely do not have 2 armor slots.
I think I have 0 armor slots.
I've got 1, I think, but it's occupied.
I only have 1.
I have 1 too.
Good. Just
we can put half of it in jewels and then half of it in El Demonios.
That's right. You just have to stand next to each other and each hold on to part of it.
Yeah, do the fusion thing, and then it's one whole shield.
Very 13's like, I guess I'm the winner then. Installs in her armor. Yeah, I believe we talked to you guys want to head back to Merc and Kesh and do some resting after this last fight before you head on out again.
Yeah, I seem to remember we got pretty banged up, if memory serves.
Yes, I think I was at 6 hit points and Miles was at 6 hit points.
Good times for hat.
Yeah, but I think I got healed by somebody.
Yeah. So we each spent a healing serum where we you got 1 hit point back, but I think there was another one where you got 7. So I think you got a pretty good heal eventually.
Yeah. Avi still only has 6 hit points though.
Cool. Yeah.
Well, it's up to you guys. But that was, I think, the plan at the end of the last episode was head back and rest overnight. This is, going to take you a good amount of time to get back out to where Cash has explained that this golem is. But you can, reset RP and reset your spells, those of you with daily kind of things.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay.
I'm for it.
I recharge batteries when we do things like that.
I think Merc might be able to help you at the very least, or if you want to craft some batteries, that is also an option. Draw some energy, maybe from some get together like 20 nearly dead batteries and kind of siphon off of them. But yeah, as you get back to Merc and Kesh, it is late in the afternoon, the setting sun kind of letting you know it is time indeed to take a rest. The 2 friends, the Goblin and the Keshi, have built a small fire pit, maybe a little ways away from the entrance to the stellar flare, like a junk heap or 2 away, just not to draw attention to it. But they've got the small fire and a massive hubcap, and you see Kesh every half hour or so injecting some solid Faceron paste into the bottom of it to keep the flames up. Merc, as you hand over the goods that you've found in the junk, is delighted by your junk, and that's where the title comes from. She's the Junker's Delight. She says,
the capacitor and the coil are great. They're just what we need to get through this door, but you guys didn't take on the golem yet. We need an energy source to make the EMP boomstick get this door open.
Yeah, we'll take care of it tomorrow. We gotta rest. I've taken a lot of electricity damage and I need a break.
Okay, well that is fine. I think we can know this works because I think some of our tribe maybe have already gotten in there. Maybe Goblin Tech can rescue them, and if the Akeshtis are still alive, then I might be able to get peace between our peoples.
I don't know about that. The last Akeshtis we ran into, they had a mark on them. A mark that typically doesn't represent the kind looking for peace.
Do you explain these to Kesh?
Yeah, Kesh, what was up with that? Mark of evil on the two Akeshtis we fought.
I know those two cloaca heads that you described. They deserved it. They are not even wanted within the Unbrood. They were cast out for their beliefs and the evil that they did.
Yeah, at least I'm glad it won't hurt our standing with the brood itself. Would make negotiations a little difficult if we murdered somebody more important.
Do you tell Merc about finding the trash hunters? The goblins you traded with?
Yeah, we sold a Home Depot bucket of soup to some friends of yours.
You guys, you were holding out soup?
Yeah, so I'm sorry to say we kind of held out some soup from you, but you ever find your friends, you can throw a few UPBs into the bucket.
Okay. Well, it sounded like you had a big day. You guys go to sleep and don't worry. We won't kill you in the middle of the night. That's not the kind of people we are.
You're also not going to tamper with my equipment in the middle of the night, right?
Oh, I'm definitely going to look at it. I'm going to look real hard.
You might want to think twice about that, partner. I've got my piston watching you.
I'm gonna snuggle with Piston, and Piston can't stop it. It's getting snuggled all night long.
It is a tiny drone. I don't think it has the strength to resist a snuggle.
As all this is going on, El Demonio is already asleep. He is not concerned with any of this. Just 2
HP back, 2 HP back, 2 HP back. 2 HP back, 2 HP back. Yeah, so you guys rest through the night, and I imagine, was there any other healing you need to do before you go to bed, or?
Yeah, I need to stick myself with something.
We just get 2 HP back.
No, let me try to roll some things
per level. Yeah, I don't remember if we've had any medicine checks.
I kind of think we have.
I did
we?
one, but I can't remember if it was on Javi or not.
It was not on. It was on El Demonio.
It was on me.
I can roll that. I can roll that beautiful bean footage if you want to save a potion.
I'll probably still need a potion, so go for it.
Yeah, just roll the medicine check and let's see what happens.
Might as well.
Oh yeah, there it is. You know, that's close enough now that you're resting. We can view as if you completed it by 5 or more, because I think at the very least Kesh might help out if he sees you setting some wounds on Javi. So that would be your level plus intelligence modifier. So what, 5 or 6 HP?
Yeah, hit mod is 3, so it'd be 5.
Okay, cool.
I still need more.
Yeah. Well, you can rest up. You get a couple HP back. And is there any healing serums you guys want to burn as well, or?
I've got a serum for you if you need one.
Please.
Oop.
Don't need a lot.
Jeez,
but I need more than one.
I've been hoodwinked. Someone gave me a terrible serum.
I can't say I've had a lot of involvement with healing serums over the years, but these are by far the worst I've ever seen.
Here, do you need more? I have one to spare.
Yeah, I'm still bleeding a little bit.
Every single one of these serums that you guys have rolled have said Feldspar Pharmaceuticals on them.
The Feldspar company puts out nothing but the highest quality of serums.
But they're just like essential oils, though. So
no, there's serum in there.
Essential oils, Jabert. Essential. It's in the name. You need it.
7/8 of them, the part that's not healing you up to 8 HP, is like Mountain Dew.
It's code red because it's an emergency.
Oh, these ones that heal you for 1 hit point taste great.
No, they taste grape. It's grape flavored.
Grape is the flavor of this healing serum.
Oh my goodness. Not something I've really said as canon before, but in my mind, the healing serums are red, like red liquid being injected into you. I guess
I've always seen them as blue.
I guess they could be blue or green or.
I don't know. With the way that these are healing, though, they're probably the children's formula, so they're probably liquid.
Oh yeah, these are baby serums.
They're bubblegum flavored.
You're supposed to be chewing these the entire time.
Right. They still come in the syringe, but you're supposed to like squirt it into your mouth.
I like to think that maybe they're supposed to be, like via IV, but we're just jabbing them into muscular tissue. So it's just not going anywhere.
It's like user error.
Yeah.
Even though we have a biohacker with us, you'd think he would know what you're doing.
Nobody asked me what to do.
We threw away the instructions when we took them out of the packaging, and now it's like, stab, insert.
Who needs the handling and usage instructions? Get out of here.
Anyway, fast forwarding hours later as you climb back through the junk heaps to where Kesh has outlined this. The last time the Golem has been seen, perhaps fighting some trash hunters, you get to a clearing where debris kind of radiates outwards and seems pushed out or maybe violently thrown. Save for what looks like a single slanted metal platform that has a transparent aluminum screen along its south side. And then there's a trio of broken, what looks like starship consoles and another huge platform and bulkhead off to the side of it. That is what I'm describing here on the ship.
Patrick, you're going to bring up transparent aluminum and you're not going to let me talk about Star Trek again?
I think it's actually a Starfinder canon thing as well here. But yeah, that's what you guys see when you get to clearing. I've placed you on the map, but feel free to place yourself around the edges. How do you guys want to approach, getting closer to this thing? I think as you maybe get within earshot above the trash heaps looking down on this clearing, you hear what sounds like a digitized howling sound, and maybe from within the center area here, you see some shadows moving past the transparent aluminum and what looks like a large scrap pile of junk. What would you guys like to do?
When you say consoles, what do you mean by consoles? Like computer consoles?
Yeah, I mean, these things over here on the left side of the map, it looks like part of a bridge of a starship that kind of got torn away or maybe picked apart, and one of the chairs in front of the console is missing its back, another is missing like its sides. These are all heavily destroyed, but it provides a little bit of cover here on the western side of this clearing.
So it does not appear that there's any way to power these on, or discs that I can harvest from the consoles or anything like that.
If you want to spend some time, it'll probably take a little bit, like disassembling things to search through, but it looks pretty well junked, and it probably has been cleared of junk from on top of it for a while because it looks fairly sun-baked as well.
Okay. In any case, Jewel and Piston are going to hide behind the junk.
What about everybody else?
And we're sort of in the area where we think we might be finding this golem.
This matches up to what Kesh has explained. This area is where it was last, and you're hearing kind of sounds from the central area behind this large platform where the transparent aluminum is.
Can I remember? I mean, I guess before. Maybe I was trying to think about this on the way over, but can I remember anything about junk golems?
I don't think it's like
it's not like a common enough thing that you would know about.
No,
I guess I'm trying to roll a recall knowledge, but
I mean, you can roll it because you'd probably be able to figure some general things out. That would be a fairly rare thing, but as a construct, that would be engineering.
Okay. All right. So I have a spell that I can discharge to recall knowledge about a thing. If I don't like my result, I can re-roll it once per day. Ooh. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I'm re-rolling it.
Natural 3 to a
Hey,
there it is.
Natural 14.
Yeah.
So I think 23 in total is definitely going to be enough, even though it's not a common thing to figure out maybe something about this.
So this is I feel a little bit bad about this because Jabert knows that golems are usually immune to magic. Well, I don't know if Olympians does, but
I mean, you can definitely just, hypothesizing or hearing stories from Kesh or Merc, figure out that this is some kind of construct, a junk golem. And I will say this is a new kind of creature to Junker's Delight, obviously. But yeah, you might know as a player a little about golems, but is there something that your character would like to, warn everyone else about? Something you might have experience in other golems?
I think that my experience with golems is that they are immune to magic, but occasionally there'll be like a random spell where it's like you'd be like transmute rock to mud, and then you can make a rock golem just like disappear, something like that. So I'm curious if there's anything like any like weakness like that. I don't imagine. I mean, maybe like a rust spell would like, I don't know if they have the rust spell anymore, but like something like that would maybe like cause junk to be bad. I don't know.
Is that what you want to ask about?
Any sort of weaknesses to magic.
Yeah, no.
And it wouldn't be like a technical weakness, but it would be like something like that.
Well, technically, I will tell you, it does have full magic immunity.
Yeah.
Save for, actually, give me a number between 1 and 2.
Oh boy!
I'll tell you one thing about this.
Divide by 2. 1.
You can theorize that the junk golem, if dealt acid damage, could be slowed down as the spell.
Oh, like a rust. Oh, you make him rust. Oh,
yeah, I guess so. Or just kind of messing up some joints or whatever is causing it to move. Yeah, so probably maybe not helping everyone else out, because I don't think anyone else has acid, but that's something that
does Mixer have that cost eject? Is that acid damage?
Let me look.
So if you want to get up and stab this thing, I don't know if you want to get super close to it, but
cost. I mean, can't El Demonio just do straight up acid damage with?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, he can just punch acid damage. Yeah. So I'll be at 11. Oh, yeah. Although if this is like related to magic stuff, then it might just be magical acid that does it.
I can.
Wait, does my Entropic Strike do acid?
Yes, it does.
You can do acid or. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
You're pretty sure that this just has to do with its magical immunity, Jabert. So
okay.
All right, cool. So we got some information about it. With that in mind, you can tell your teammates about that. But what else would you guys like to do beforehand here?
Mixer, I don't know if it needs to be said, is going to prepare his biohacker chemicals for the day.
Doesn't really have to be said, but you said it. And now, where would you like to stand, or what would Mixer like to do?
Oh, Mixer's in a good spot right now.
I think Barry's just gonna go to the corner of this map and kind of hide. She's back behind a junk heap, and it's like, be careful, everyone. This sounds like it could be a dangerous foe.
I'm just going to try to get about 30 feet away from this opening over here, so I'm ready to sling spells.
El Demonio, Javi, what about you guys? You're kind of frontline material.
I feel like the front lines.
I was going to pull out his gun and then kind of flick it towards the stuff and be like, after you, big man, I'll back you up.
El Demonio just kind of does a little salute towards him as he walks towards the front. So he'll step kind of right a little bit in front of El Demonio. In front of Javi, as the blue and green demon kind of take a more offensive position.
Sure. Would it make sense for Piston to, sneak around, see if we can see anything?
I don't see why not.
You want to send in the drone first?
Yeah, stealthily.
Yeah, make me a if you're flying it over this central platform, make me a stealth check.
Oh, that's terrible. That's only a 7.
How high you flying?
About 10 feet over the surface.
Okay. So as it flies over, you do see a very large scrap heap that seems to be kind of pulsating inside this little platform on top. And as you draw closer to it, you see a light kind of shining through it, and then another light closely set to that one. You might realize a bit too late is indeed a set of eyes. Let's roll into initiative turn order as this pile of junk kind of forms up and stands up the entirety of itself into a humanoid form, and some of my favorite art in a while here. Let me show you guys what we're dealing with, or at least at what Jewel sees.
Nice.
It is great. Indeed, a large construct made of hundreds of wires and servos and mechanical and technological pieces of gear, along with, it's made itself some very large claws and some bulky looking legs. I love this guy so much. So much. But you get close enough that it does seem like it can indeed reach out and grab a Jewel.
You mean Piston? Piston's out there.
Not Jewel. She is
Jewel
safe.
is very safe, yeah.
Hey, Hobby's in the back with me.
All right, let me roll for this creature as we get into some combat turns. Thwomp. 12 on the dice. And we will have a very brief surprise round here for just a Piston and a junk golem. As what did you roll, Rebecca? Oh boy, a 15 with a 3 modifier. We're gonna have to do a roll off here to see who gets to act first in this surprise round. I've also rolled a 15. Let's just roll a straight D20, Rebecca.
All right.
Oh, you got me here with an 8.
Barely.
Yeah, you've got a 10. You can make a move or standard action with Piston, as this thing is indeed kind of reaching out for your droid.
Oh, Jewel is calling that thing back.
Immediately.
Yes.
Yeah. So it
get back, Piston.
Doesn't have the reaction time. Maybe like an arm isn't completely formed up. It like swipes at the air where it was standing a second ago, but the rest of you see standing up this huge mountain of junk, who is just going to move forward off the platform and right up to El Demonio for its surprise round action. And El Demonio, you're at the start of the normal turn as this thing indeed has come right up to you. It lets out a metallic and it sounds like the dial-up for like a 90s modem screech right in your ear, full of distortion effects and the sound of metal grating against metal. What would you like to do, Miles?
All right. So I guess this big ugly guy is
cruising for a bruising.
Yeah, Eldemir looks back at Javi and just kind of shrugs. It's time to do some real cowboy fleeing, and takes a swing at this giant creature.
If I don't know what it is, it's getting punched. Ooh,
it's a 12.
Ooh, that's dangerously low. That is a miss.
And then he is going to take a guard step back.
All right, right next to Javi. Drew, you are next in our initiative turn order with Mixer. Is about 15 feet away from you now. This huge, hulking, large golem.
All right, we're going to load a basic inhibitor into the cast eject, my ranged weapon. And we're going to try to shoot this thing to see if we can do something to it. And yes, this is the one problem with my field of study being toxicology, because I doubt this thing is going to have any sickness that we can inflict upon it. So let's do this thing.
What are you putting in there?
A basic inhibitor. So I'm aiming to make this -2 to its AC.
Okay.
All right, here we go. It's a 10.
Against KAC, correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, that bounces right off this thing's side. All right, good. I'm glad we just took a mini break to figure out if it could be affected by an inhibitor, but it can't, because you will never hit it, Drew. So give it up. Any move action or?
No, we're good.
All right, back to Jewel and Piston. This thing has moved up fairly close to your drone now, Rebecca, within swiping distance. What would you like to do?
Yeah, Jewel is going to tell Piston to take. Can I take a 5-step back, I guess? And
I think up and backwards might get you out of its range. Yeah, so that will be a move action to do that.
All right, and they are each going to take a shot with their respective guns. All right, so Jewel is going first.
Ooh.
It's a 19.
That is a hit.
Oh, good. That does 1 electricity damage.
Oh, boy.
Very exciting.
Oh, boy. Yeah, well.
All right.
It's damage. I'll give you that.
Piston.
Ooh.
The 23 to hit. Also 1 damage.
Oh, no. Okay. So that bullet is physical, though, against KAC, right?
Yes.
That one just bounces off. It doesn't seem to affect it at all, but it does you see maybe a scrap of junk as you blast it with electricity. Seems to maybe demagnetize, or whatever is holding this thing together kind of falls off to the ground. That did seem to work. We are on to its turn, and it's got, let's just go into guarded step forward as well and get within range of everybody except to Piston, right? Yeah. Let's roll a D10. Let's see who's this thing's gonna just smack up. I haven't had a lot of damage yet. It's a 9 on the dice, which means bottom of the turn order. Oh wait, no, Javi and Alabians have. You're both at the bottom of the turn order here, right? 8 point, and you have a +3 modifier. Is that right? Let's see.
I think we both rolled the exact same thing.
50-50. 1, 2, 3 is Alabians. It could happen, right? Oh no, it's definitely gonna be Javi. Giant smack. Coming to you. A 12 on the dice. And I can tell you that is gonna be a hit for
I wasn't going to debate it. You could have rolled a 2 and I was like, yeah, I got hit. That's fine.
Bludgeoning damage coming your way. How much?
Well, they're just looking for ones.
Okay, not too much. That is 12 points of bludgeoning damage as this huge claw
Not too much.
smacks you.
Oh, enjoy all your stamina going down the drain practically.
Practically.
No.
That is its whole turn, though, as we go onto Alabians.
Oh boy, I need to do 5 feet back.
Talk about a hasty retreat.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna. Oh my lord! This might be the only time I ever actually am glad to have energy ray. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna cast it with some acid. I'm gonna shoot mind acid at this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop. Oh no!
Oh, 3 on the dice.
Why can't this be Pathfinder Second Edition?
What? You got a level reroll still, right?
I do. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna reroll it.
Oh, you've already rerolled 1 3 tonight. What can you get?
No!
Oh no! A natural 1.
All right, pack it up, folks. This podcast is over.
Yep.
It's a rough one.
Why do we have the failure cards? Oh no.
Official critical fumble deck from Starfinder, or the fan submitted critical fumble?
I always do the fan one. I'm gonna do official this time. So.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, we don't get a lot of magical fails. Just don't have as many magical characters. And this
hope it's something good.
Good. Come on. All right, let me mix them up. Boom, boom, boom. Shoop. All right. Spell. It's called That'll Leave a Mark. Oh no. You gain vulnerability to the spell's damage type for 1d3 rounds. Not bad. You're vulnerable to acid. But there is an extreme acid on this card, Jabert, called Burning Sensation. You take the damage and move 2 steps down the wisdom poison track until healed.
Oh.
You are not wisdom based though, right?
No, thank goodness.
No, but so you're
But I'm about to get real dumb.
and you're about to take acid damage.
And I'm about to take acid damage, and I'm vulnerable to acid. So,
Oh, well.
bad news bears.
Well, yeah, no. What did I say? You take the damage from the
From the spell. Yeah.
Okay.
He has to roll the damage for the spell, and then he's going to take 1.5 times that damage.
Oh, you haven't rolled the damage yet. Okay, yes.
All right. So it's only a D3. So, hey, just 1. So I take 1.5 damage.
Oh, okay. So 1 damage. That's not too bad. Oh, it burns.
That's right. This is the worst I've ever been harmed in my life. Ow.
Okay, not good.
And I'm gonna go look up what the wisdom.
Oh yeah, the wisdom
poison is.
track is somewhat impaired, I believe.
It's not great.
Pavi, we're on to you. Bottom of the turn order.
All right. This thing obviously has 10-foot reach.
And it's right up on you. So
It's right up on me. So if I want to try to shoot it with no penalty, and I just saw Piston shoot it with a physical attack and do nothing. Boy, that's not good.
it was a small gun on a piston. You know, you've seen it not do a lot of damage before.
I've never seen it do. Not doing any damage is not good for me. It's
a no-win situation.
Oh, guess I'm gonna try to pistol whip you, but that's so stupid. I got nothing else to do though.
I mean, if you take up an attack of opportunity, you are potentially helping El Demonio, Mixer, Jewel before it gets to go again.
El Demonio is not going to move. Jewel is just going to take a 5-foot step backwards and be out of range.
Yep.
Mixer,
capability of maybe flanking if you want to move and provoke.
Oh,
it's already hit you once though, so you gotta weigh that as well.
Oh, and you're only going to probably miss on like a 4 or lower.
You could step over here if you wanted to allow for some flanking on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 5-foot step here, and
okay.
I guess pistol whip you. This is going to do fat nothing, but crits.
Time will tell.
Well, I don't think crits do anything either. So just I don't know. Roll for no reason.
This isn't Pathfinder first edition.
My turn's over. Ignore this. Edit all this out. Who cares? Just skip my turn. Skip my turn, and we'll go back to the top of the turn order with El Demonio Verde.
5 on the dice. Miles, he's leaving it all to your character. What do you got?
All right. Is he flanking me?
You will have to expend a move action to get to the other side of this thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to take another attack at this guy.
Do you want to move first?
Nope.
Okay.
That's an 8, and then I want to take a guard step back.
Okay, yeah. All right. Another 5. I like it, guys. Keep those coming. Drew, Mixer is up next. What would you like to do?
All right, so we're going to switch it up a little bit. We are going to load the Cast Eject with a basic booster. This is so useless. No, we're going to do the inhibitor again. I changed my mind. The booster is +1 to AC for a teammate, or -2 to AC for the enemy. And I feel like if I can get it off,
it might be useful.
It would be useful. So we're going to try this with the Cast Eject Liquidator again.
All right, it's going to make that attack of opportunity and punch you in the face. Pow, pow, pow. Do that. What we'll do at the same time.
That's a 14 to hit.
Well, against its KAC, that is a miss. But it has rolled a 10 on its attack, and that is a hit against you, right? Yes. Most def maximum damage. 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, so Mixer's not doing so good.
Golem's just gonna swipe right past you, Avi, at this little creature shooting at him. Okay. Oh, this is a scary start. Jewel, we're on to you. No pressure. But hey, you've got an attack of opportunity taken away from this thing.
Oh, well, that's nice. Let's see. I'm going to move a ways back then, since I can, and take a shot with each of my little characters. Let's hope it goes better than last time. Although I shouldn't really waste bullets if I'm not doing anything with Piston.
I think Piston is up far enough it will not get cover, but if you're stepping off of the platform, it will get a small +2 cover from Jewel shots, even if it's large. So if you want to step around the console platform, I don't know how much movement you have, but
let's see. Where was I coming from? Here? Mm-hmm. How much movement do I have? 30?
Yeah, you can probably get up to here if you want, to the north side of this area.
Sure, I'll just open myself up. Yeah. No worries.
Well, yeah, everyone else is on the south side, so, right? Unless it goes crazy or something and it's like, I hate ferret people.
I mean, we'll see how this shot goes. All right.
Yeah, you crit it and it's like must murder.
That's a 15 to hit.
Against EAC, that is a miss.
Oh no, it only does 1 damage anyway.
Well, you've done the most damage so far, so don't feel bad about 1 damage.
And a 15 from Piston.
No. Okay, we're on to its turn, and it doesn't have to move to be within range of El Demonio, Javi, and Mixer. So I think 2 attacks, and I'll roll randomly, see who these are coming to. Of those three gentlemen. All right, they're not going to the same Percy, but Javi and Mixer are each getting an attack.
Mixer's down.
In that order.
Mixer has 2 hit points.
I do have to.
Oh, Mixer might die. Oh no.
We all might die.
First one's the Javi, so let me roll that first.
Hey, please, a 1 would be
natural 1. And believe it or not, I don't know if you guys can figure this out. This is a little bit higher level than you. So
take the card.
So I'm taking the critical Starfinder critical fumble deck official for a kinetic attack. You take a -2 penalty to attacks and skill checks using your hands for 1d4 rounds. This is called Jam a Finger. And is
Wait, so can't you just kick us instead of punch us? Does that do nothing?
It very much its slam attack is with its arms. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
so
okay.
Let me see. This might save Drew's life only for a round, but let's try to get this attack off on next break. Oops, 6 on the dice. What is your KAC, Drew?
11.
That's the most pathetic KAC I've ever heard.
It's so low.
There are people who are unarmored who have better KACs because of their dex bonus, Drew. That is trash tier.
Yeah, it's pretty trash, Drew. My total here with multiple attack penalty is a 12, but with that critical fail, it's a 10. So he somehow missed Mixer.
He missed trash. What a loser.
2 misses on its turn, and that brings us back to a Labian Spectre.
All right, it's time to bust out the big guns. So my junk shards is doesn't allow for spell resistance. So I think it'll punch right through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you're just hurling junk at things.
Yeah, I'm just like whipping junk at him.
Yeah,
like the magic.
That's just
the magic
Jedi
is that I'm
mind trick.
summoning junk into existence, and then I'm throwing.
If you were casting magic missile, you are 100% sure this would not affect this thing, but pretty sure this will not be included in its immunity if it's like other golems.
Yeah, it's
and not a bad spell. Go ahead and I guess I make a reflex save first, right?
Yes, correct. Just don't roll 20.
Reflex. Not its worst, not its best. Let's roll it. 7 is a fail.
Oh boy! All right, sweet. Let me see.
I need it.
Some damage coming its way.
This is like 3d6, right?
I think it is. I can.
Yeah, I
never
just remember this being an absurd amount of damage, which we need right now.
I mean, let's hope. Hope I don't get a 3.
Now that
3
Tyler's
ones.
Right. Oh, Tyler, I swear to God.
Yes, I want to see it.
I hate you so much.
2 ones, not 3. So it's really not all his fault.
2 ones and a 3. So I
tried
rolled
so hard, listeners. I tried to
damage.
curse the dice.
All right, so you summon in all the copies of ET on Atari and pummel this thing. It doesn't do anything. In fact, you see some of them just sticking to its junk hide. But what you do see is this junk that you have summoned up seems, I'm pretty sure, to confound this thing. It's like, what is happening? The junk kind of forms up on its body, and you see its head kind of crick to the side, and the blue eyes of this creature go red, and its head just kind of herky-jerky turns about as it is jerking its body all over, almost like it's in maybe some kind of confused or enraged state. So it did seem to have some effect, but not necessarily what you thought. No damage. No, zero, absolutely zero damage on 5.
Gosh.
Avi, we're on to you.
This guy still has his AOO. I'm in the same boat.
Do you have technical skills?
Like, what are you looking for specifically?
I don't know. Why don't you roll me an engineering or sense motive check?
I've got no engineering and I have no sense motive.
Okay, well, you can roll
sense
one.
motive doesn't have to be trained. Can I roll it?
Roll one for free.
For free. If it's a 20, I'm gonna hate you. It's an 11.
Yeah, this scene, I mean, you don't know what's happening with it, but it does seem affected by whatever Labians just did to it. It is definitely not acting weird, and it seems to be looking around in a bit of a state after this junk spell was cast on it.
Okay, so adding junk to it affected it. Is there junk I can throw on it? Or do I let me see what I have on me. Maybe I can use a move action to pull stuff out and like throw it at it. Because that seems to be what, I mean, from what Javi, I think based on that roll, can tell, it's just like, Labians added things to the monster and that somehow confused it. So I don't have anything that I can, besides like literally my gun, I don't have any.
Yeah, I wouldn't throw your gun at it.
So is there some junk around that he could pick up and kind of hurl?
I think you'd have to move a little bit out the edge of the clearing, maybe past El Demonio to get like a bulk worth of junk. Like I said, this place has been pretty immaculately cleaned, save for these 2 large platforms.
Okay. Maybe Javi can just... Okay. I think I'm just going to do the full action total defense.
Oh my,
and
okay.
Hopefully other people will try to experiment with this new knowledge. And I will just try to take the brunt.
A lot of pressure on El Demonio, turn 3, Miles. No, why don't you give me a engineering or sense motive?
Okay. It's an 8.
Yeah, you're not sure what's going on with this thing either. Seems preoccupied somewhat, and you see Javi just hunkering down, getting ready for another massive slam attack.
Step up to this boy and
Guarded step forward.
Yes. I guess try to wail on it. That's an 18 to hit.
Wail you do. That is a hit against EAC.
That's 3 points.
Right. So acid damage or bludgeoning? Or both.
Do acid damage.
It does indeed seem to melt off some junk from its torso where you've wailed on him. But as soon as you punch it, it kind of straightens up and looks down with these 2 blood red eyes directly in your direction. Drew, Mixer's turn is next.
So we determined that biohacks can affect things that are like, because they have nanites and other stuff. With that said, could I use one of my toxicology biohacks and have that effect. Basically, I want to hit the Demonio with a booster to give him -2 AC to whatever attacks him. Now, technically, that is a poison effect, so I don't know if that would work.
I'm sorry.
You're casting it on El Demonio, right?
Yeah.
Why would
I
you
say?
cast on El Demonio?
So you give a living creature a foul secretion. A creature attacking the target with a natural attack takes a -2 penalty to the attack. So he would get a +2 AC because of that. Technically, it's a -2 to the attack.
Right. So to your question is, would the poison effect? So you could. There's no question that you can put it on El Demonio.
I could put it on El Demonio. It's
Right.
whether
The
or
question
not
is,
the thing would affect it.
Will it be susceptible to a poison?
So
effect?
if with your toxicology booster, this specifically does say living creature, so no, it will not.
Oh yeah, shoot. Okay.
I think.
And same thing for my other one with a shoot.
At the very least, no, this is on living beast.
All right, we're gonna take a guarded step back. We're gonna load another basic inhibitor in, and we're gonna try to hit it one last time.
All right, got that level reroll rolling for you.
All right, we're backed into a corner here. That's where we make our last stand, Mixer.
Oh no, 9 on the dice. It's not gonna do. Any reroll or? It's a little prophetic in saying that you're never gonna do damage to this thing.
No, we're just gonna retire for the evening. I'll see you guys next week.
Wrecked Becca.
All right. Question.
Yes.
Can Jewel tap into her professional knowledge as an electrician to see if there is some weak spot in the wiring of this golem that we can sabotage?
Well, I don't think you've rolled engineering yet. You want to see what you
I didn't get
now
to
that you can see this thing?
I didn't get to roll engineering on my
roll.
turn. Hang on.
You didn't ask. We're on Rebecca's turn now, Drew.
Can I roll my electrician knowledge, or would that not be helpful in this case?
Electrician, like profession?
Yeah, professional electrician.
Yeah, sure.
All right. It's a 30.
All right. Well, you've got too high of an ability there, but yes. Go right ahead. And what would you like to know about this thing?
I want to see if I can spot any weak spot in its wiring that I can send Piston in to try to, clip some wires or something. Sabotage. Power this thing down.
If you're asking about weaknesses, it does not have many weaknesses. But I will say, after observing what the junk spell did to it, you can tell that the creature was confused and now seems to have the ire of Javi right now, but still seems to be kind of out of sorts. Still seems to be affected by the junk being added to it. That being said, you also have one other piece of information if you'd like to know something else about. No real weaknesses. It does have construct immunities, but what else would you like to know?
I don't know.
Just remind you of some of the standard things. Defensive, EAC, KAC, other defensive abilities, special abilities.
Does it have resistance?
It does have DR5.
DR5. Okay.
Except against adamantine.
All right. I was really hoping to send Piston in and sabotage the thing, but that's fine.
Can Piston make melee attacks?
No, but it has little hands on it that it can perform engineering tricks. Like it can do engineering things to it. I was thinking maybe it can try to pull some stuff apart, but that's all right. All right. I guess I'll keep shooting at it.
If you want to put pistons in harm's way, you can. I would allow that to be like flanking, if you wanted, but I don't think it can do enough damage to it in any short amount of time, like a turn, to do damage or affect it.
It can't like hack it or something.
No computer to hack.
All right, I'll just shoot at it. That's a 22.
That is a hit.
That does 3 damage.
All right, and you've officially done the most damage to the golem again.
Oh, that's 3 electricity damage, by the way.
Yep, it's all taken all.
Tied. I did 3 damage.
No, she did 1 before you. She's back up to the max of 4.
And Piston is also going to take a shot. Probably not enough, though. That's a 20 for only 2 damage, so that's going to...
You see the bullet bounce right off. Yeah.
I would probably, considering... Okay, so Piston, even at max damage, can't damage this thing.
Yeah.
So I would probably roll for Piston to do something more like Harrying Fire to try and give you a bonus to hit since you do damage.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because the AC is only 15 for that.
If you want,
all you need to roll is a 9, and you would get a +2 to your attack.
I will say this is either harrying or covering fire because you've rolled a success here. Obviously, which one do you want? Because you've already shot. You want to do cover? It's about to get its action.
Sure, I'll do cover.
All right. Well, guess what? You got a little bit of a bonus here, Javi, and I think it's still affected this round by this. Oh, no, I only rolled a 1 turn for that critical fail. Yeah. So I think it's back up, but you've now got a +2 to your AC. So it's going to attack a Javi. Going to come down with a single slam. And an 11 is going to be a hit. 11 on the dice.
I have so many bonuses.
So many. Ooh, 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Slams down on you. How's Javi? You all right?
Why'd you roll well? +6 to KAC and you still get me.
Your KAC was 16.
No, my KAC is 23.
I forgot you were in full. 23 is actually, that's going to make it miss.
Oh, wait. 19. So, sorry. My KC is 15, +4 is 19, +2 is 21, not 23.
21. Oh, now I have to double check my math. Let's see.
+4 from total defense, and then +2 from the covering fire from Piston.
Mm-hmm. I don't see if there's any other negatives here. You know what? I think an 11 is on the dice is still going to be a hit.
Still, I figured it wasn't 11. I was like,
all right. So 14 points of damage. How are you doing?
Well, that wipes out the rest of my stamina points.
And some HP.
Some HP.
All right.
Man, not just some HP. Oh my gosh. I only had 6 stamina left.
Ooh, it's a lot of HP then. All right. It's 21-2. Outside of the range of this thing, what you got?
Okay.
But we won't let Tyler jinx your turn by talking over you.
Thank you.
Tyler's got to mute his microphone for your turn.
All right. I mean, what are the odds this guy can? I mean, I'm gonna cast Junk Shards again.
Yay!
Oh boy, spinning my last first level spell. There we go. Oh my god, Tyler!
I love you so much,
Tyler. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you in the parking lot after this.
All right. What's I got a reflex
save.
Oh, I forgot how these spells work. All right. What's the DC?
The DC is 15.
It has failed with the 10 on the dice.
Oh, thank goodness. All right, here we go. That's a little better.
More damage.
10.
Some more damage. Yeah, and it's taken 5 of that. Okay. All right. We're getting somewhere with this thing. You see these junk shards flying into him, and it seems, even more confuddled by what is happening. But some of them strike right through its body, and you see junk littering the ground behind it.
And I'm going to take a move action. I'm going to move up to very 13. Okay. She looks like she's got a great hiding spot.
Yeah, she's behind like a giant washing machine. It's like, is it over? Javi, onto you.
I mean, I got nothing to do.
Are you defensing it up?
I can't pistol whip it because I physically can't do enough damage. And the only way I can do enough damage is to shoot it, which provokes, which I'll go unconscious.
You can crit with a melee attack.
Can this thing be crit?
You believe in yourself. Construct immunities do not include.
Okay, roll for crit. Roll for critical.
I swear if this is a 20, I'm going to be like, no, you can't crit it.
That's the only way we're doing anything here. And we didn't get it. So ignore me.
Oh, that's going to be a miss.
I'm just going to go unconscious next turn, y'all.
El Demonio.
All right. So El Demonio is going to still try to wail on this thing. And he sees that his buddy's not doing so hot. So he's hoping to do a little tag team maneuver here.
I swear to God, if you do not take a 5-foot step to your diagonal right now, I'm going to kill you.
Okay.
My diagonal right?
You get what? Yeah. Do you want to flank with
sure.
Hobby? All right. You've got to.
I meant to say flank and kill you.
Crunking murder you. Yeah, we were joking about that before because you moved backwards instead of flanking, but
You specifically moved into harm's way and you were like, and I'm out.
it's funny because Hobby did attack to take advantage.
That was the funniest. That was honestly like the funniest thing I've ever heard on the show so far. Was Miles moving 5 feet back.
Roll that attack roll, El Demonio, and you've got a little flanky bonus.
Oh, so good. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it.
Nearly a super hit. 3 points of acid damage.
Yes, sir.
All right, more damage on the board. Mixer, Drew, I believe the curse is lifted. You've had three turns of misses, and now you've got a 20 locked and loaded.
Yeah,
in your
say it out loud
cash.
more. So we're gonna load a slightly different inhibitor into the cast eject this time. I'm just not even gonna say what it is. I'm just gonna gonna go for it. I quit.
It looks like it was going to be a 20, but it's next to the number on the dice, an 8. It's a miss. Jewel, you're one of the few people that have hit this thing with your pistol. Do you want to roll for herring fire with? It was actually a very good suggestion with piston.
Yeah. So, question about that: does herring fire benefit everyone or just the next shot?
Next attack?
Okay. And what does that do? It makes it +2 to my attack.
Basically, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll try it. All right, let's see if Piston gets the carrying fire. It's a 16. Yes.
Yep. So success there.
All right.
Awesome.
Come on, Jewel.
Don't need it. That is a hit.
For 2 damage.
That's awesome.
All right, but yeah, you're still putting a damage on the board.
You've done 10 times more damage than Javi has this battle.
Yeah, we are back to this creature, and El Demonio did damage to it. It means it's going to turn around and smack an El Demonio Verde. Back. Natural 1. Ooh, natural 13. It's going down for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie dokie. That means I get me an entropic point.
And it means we're back to Alabians.
All right, I'm out of level 1 spells. Time for an energy ray. Here we go. Zip, zap, zap. Achoo. Yeah, obviously acid. Acid attack.
Don't get the acid on you.
15 versus the AC.
15 is going to be a miss.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no. Against the AC. I'm going to double check. Oh, yes, it is. Oh no.
Oh no. All right.
All right.
That I'm going to use a swift action to summon up a bunch of garbage and then, move action to barricade myself up.
All right.
Don't punch me.
Javi, back to you. Flanking with El Demonio.
Javi's literally just like slamming the butt of his pistol on this thing's foot. Break!
I'm sorry. Maybe you didn't get I think Jewel can inform you because she just rolled the engineering last turn. This thing is confused right now. It's just lashing out the people that are attacking it. But part of the confused condition is it does not get attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Judy
shoot
time.
it then.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, it is a 1d8, which means there's a fairly amazing chance we still do 0 damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Welcome to the party.
But there's a chance we do some, and that's better than the 0 we have on the board at the moment.
Definitely better than 0.
Definitely better than 0. And, crits happen.
And crit happens.
And that's a miss.
9 on the dice.
Level reroll, right? Level reroll.
Go right ahead.
I don't think I've used mine. What a stupid level reroll. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, no, it's stupid. That's a 17 against KAC. Max damage, though, I wish it hit.
That is a miss.
Level 2 with a KAC of what? 19? 18?
We're on to turn
38.
Eldemonio.
All right.
You are still flanking with Javi, who's alive at the moment.
Flanking.
Entropic points.
Yeah. I don't think they do anything for my offense right now. So I'm just going to try to slam this guy once more.
Single attack?
Yes.
All right, go right ahead.
It's a 14. Do I still have my reroll?
Well, save it because that is a hit against flat-footed EAC.
Okay, good.
3 points.
That's 3 more acid damage.
All right.
Hey.
More on the board. Drew. My sweet mixer. Maybe you should be in melee combat. Maybe it's immune to ranged attacks.
Nope. Don't do it.
No,
Don't
that's
that's a trick.
Don't fall into the trap.
Yeah,
I'm just saying you can move up onto that council. You can flank with Eldemonio. You can be part of that team.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. I'm out of biohacks, or at least my main biohacks. So we're just going to load a minor inhibitor into this thing, and we're gonna shoot again. Yay! Say 14 to hit.
Miss. Which needs any move action.
I didn't realize that there were 2 bad guys on the battlefield.
Wait.
This has been one of the
Poor Drew.
the lower roll nights. I'm sorry, guys. No crits yet, right?
Absolute
No crits.
garbage.
Jewel, Rebecca, onto you.
All right, it's got to happen sometime. All right.
By the law of averages, I think we will be getting like 20s in a row next. But
All right, here goes. This is for harrying fire.
Oh no.
Nope. Natural 1.
all right, no card pulled on.
Well, at least the harrying fire wasn't a natural 20, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That would have been
Love her.
awful. All right. Here goes Jewel with no help. 21 to hit for 1
Holy-
damage.
Absolute
hit.
rocks, though. Oh my.
Plinking away the damage. Plinking
That
away.
is a hit. And
Patrick, is this thing bloodied yet?
we're back to its turn. It's still confused and is still going to attack, I believe, Eldemonio. Oh, there's a natural 20. Oh, no.
We found it. We found it, everybody.
Good night.
Are you in HP damage,
Sweet
Miles?
prince.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, reroll this. Yug. You might be at HP damage now.
I'm sure I will be.
That is 28 points of damage on the crit.
Spend my entry point to make that 26 points of damage.
Ooh, and
Nice.
Even still, I'm got
Down
one
for the
round.
count.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick shout out. I think since we started, we haven't had too many new tier 10 Patreon supporters sign up, so we're going through our. I'll double check. Let's see if we have any new ones. Well, we have some new ones, I think, in the last year. JD, thank you so much for joining up. Oh, this year, one of our newest flanking buddies. This crit's for you. It doesn't kill Eldemonio, is that right?
Hey, JD is like Junker's Delight. Just saying.
Oh my goodness, it was meant to be. Is Eldemonio still standing?
Per the orc
Ferocity.
ferocity, yes.
Oh,
I get one round before I collapse.
Labians 21-2. It's your turn.
Ooh, maybe I will get one of them lucky number 20s. Ooh, another energy ray.
Oh no, please don't. Oh, it's a good one though. That's a hit.
Oh boy. All right. Rolling my D3 of damage. I did some looking around. The only thing that is worse than the energy ray is punching something wearing futuristic armor with your fist. It's like even like the archaic clubs are better than it's so bad. 2 points of acid damage.
Javi's literally just like slamming the butt of his pistol on this thing's foot. Break!
I'm sorry. Maybe you didn't get I think Jewel can inform you because she just rolled the engineering last turn. This thing is confused right now. It's just lashing out the people that are attacking it. But part of the confused condition is it does not get attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll shoot
time.
it then.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, it is a 1d8, which means there's a fairly amazing chance we still do 0 damage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the party.
But there's a chance we do some, and that's better than the 0 we have on the board at the moment.
Definitely better than 0.
Definitely better than 0. And, crits happen.
And crit happens.
And that's a miss.
And on the dice.
Level reroll, right? Level reroll.
Go right ahead.
I don't think I've used mine. What a stupid level reroll. Oh, wait. Well, yeah, no, it's stupid. That's a 17 against KAC. Max damage, though, I wish it hit.
That is a miss.
Level 2 with a KAC of what? 19? 18?
We're on to turn
38.
Eldemonio.
All right.
You are still flanking with Javi, who's alive at the moment.
Flanking.
Entropic points.
Yeah. I don't think they do anything for my offense right now. So I'm just gonna try to slam this guy once more.
Single attack?
Yes.
All right, go right ahead.
It's a 14. Do I still have my reroll?
Well, save it because that is a hit against flat-footed EAC.
Okay, good.
3 points.
That's 3 more acid damage.
All right.
Hey.
More on the board. Drew. My sweet mixer. Maybe you should be in melee combat. Maybe it's immune to ranged attacks.
Nope. Don't do it.
No,
That's a trick.
Don't fall into the trap.
Yeah,
I'm just saying you can move up onto that council. You can flank with Eldemonio. You can be part of that team.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. I'm out of biohacks, or at least my main biohacks. So we're just going to load a minor inhibitor into this thing, and we're gonna shoot again. Yay! It's a 14 to hit.
Miss. Which needs any move action.
I didn't realize that there were 2 bad guys on the battlefield.
Wait.
This has been one of the
Poor Drew.
the lower roll nights. I'm sorry, guys. No crits yet, right?
Absolute
No crits.
garbage.
Jewel, Rebecca, onto you.
All right, it's got to happen sometime. All right.
By the law of averages, I think we will be getting like 20s in a row next. But
All right, here goes. This is for harrying fire.
Oh no.
Nope. Natural 1.
all right, no card pulled on.
Well, at least the harrying fire wasn't a natural 20, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That would have been
Lover.
awful. All right. Here goes Jewel with no help. 21 to hit for 1
holy-
damage.
Absolute
hit.
rocks, though. Oh my.
Plinking away the damage. Plinking
That
away.
is a hit. And
Patrick, is this thing bloodied yet?
we're back to its turn. It's still confused and is still going to attack, I believe, Eldemonio. Oh, there's a natural 20. Oh, no.
We found it. We found it, everybody.
Good night.
Are you in HP damage,
Sweet
Miles?
prince.
No.
Oh, all right. Well, reroll this. Yug. You might be at HP damage now.
I'm sure I will be.
That is 28 points of damage on the crit.
Spend my entry point to make that 26 points of damage.
Ooh, and
And
Nice.
even still, I'm Got
down
one
for the
round.
count.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick shout out. I think since we started, we haven't had too many new tier 10 Patreon supporters sign up. So we're going through our maybe I'll double check. Let's see if we have any new ones. Well, we have some new ones, I think, in the last year. JD, thank you so much for joining up. Oh, this year, one of our newest flanking buddies. This crit's for you. It doesn't kill El Demonio, is that right?
Hey, JD is like Junker's Delight.
Oh my goodness, it was meant to be. Is El Demonio still standing?
Per the orc.
Oh, ferocity.
Yes.
Oh,
I get one round before I collapse.
Labian's 21-2. It's your turn.
Ooh, maybe I will get one of them lucky number 20s. Ooh, another energy ray.
Oh no, please don't. Oh, it's a good one though. That's a hit.
Oh boy. All right. Rolling my D3 of damage. I did some looking around. The only thing that is worse than the energy ray is punching something wearing futuristic armor with your fist. It's not like even like the archaic clubs are better than the D3s. It's so bad. 2 points of acid damage.
Oh. 1, it's taken all of that, but 2, it also gains the slowed condition as per the spell we talked about.
That's huge. That's huge.
I'm just going to remind you guys of rules that are in this game. This creature is staggered for minimum 2 rounds as per the spell, 2 round per level. Not make.
It's also still confused, right? So it attacks the player that attacked it last.
It attacks someone that attacked it. Yes, it doesn't have to be someone that hit, someone that attacked it. It can only make a single move or standard action on its turn. Can't take full actions. Confused can't take attacks of opportunity, but staggered as the condition. No reactions in addition to that. Just think about those rules for these following turns. I can't play your characters for you, but there's something in there now that is affected by multiple things. I'm gonna put slowed 2 on the board, and that brings us to you, Javi.
I would take a 5-foot step back, but I know that El Demonio, who's right after me, it's his last little turn here, and I want him to have a flanking buddy. So I'm just gonna point blank use.
So here's the thing: is if that thing can't attack me, El Demonio may take a step back to jam a healing serum.
Or Mixer can shoot him with a healing serum from across the map, because that's something he can do and is geared up to do, so that you can still take a turn.
So I'm gonna take a 5-foot. Javi's gonna take a 5-foot step back, and then I'm gonna blast overheat. I'm gonna charge up my gun with fire. It's the only non-physical damage I can do.
Charge up my gun.
And I'm gonna hit you with a cone of flame. I need you to make a DC 14 reflex save.
I will make that.
Would love for you to fail.
We'll try to make it. It has failed.
All right, that's going to be 2d8 points of fire damage. Hey, 12.
Oh, it's the most damage it's taken.
Hey, Tyler, did you notice how I didn't say, hey, just roll 2 ones? Did you notice how I didn't say that?
I know, and I wish you would have. I feel left out that I'm the only one that says that to the rest of my teammates, and no one says it to me.
Is that how you describe that feeling?
You see all the copies of ETO on Atari burning up. It is taking a lot of damage from that. You just hear it digitally screaming and like whirling around like, ah! Okay. Way to go, Javi. El Demonio, onto you.
All right, so El Demonio, it can attack up opportunity, correct?
It cannot.
All right, so El Demonio is going to pop back so it can stab himself with a healing serum.
Yeah, and so running behind this wall, pretty wise. I was trying to give you the full information without spelling it out too much for you, Tyler, but guarded steps not the play here.
Right. It's got a 10-foot reach. I'm an idiot.
You silly goose. Go ahead, Miles, and roll that for us. You got a regular.
Yeah, it's so that's 6 points of HP right back to your boy.
And
so
injecting it right into the abdomen. You're back in the fight.
He's ready to snap into a Slim Jim.
Drew, we're on to you.
Oh, sigh. How are you doing, Javi, as far as HP is concerned?
I need you to make a bull rush attempt against me to push me 10 feet in a different direction. That's how Javi's looking. All this thing has to do is turn around and wink at me, and I'm falling to the ground.
So I'm going to say you can make reposition checks against allies, which I will... If that's what you want to try and do to pull Javi out of harm's way, you can. That will still be, you have to make a melee attack and hit its, because it's friendly, just his KAC to grab onto his armor. But otherwise, yes.
You can either try to heal me. That being said, you need to roll pretty well on the healing. Otherwise, it's not going to do diddly do.
All right. Do you want me to try to reposition you to see if I can do this?
I would honestly love it if you tried to reposition me, because the healing is a gamble. And even if you do well, if he rolls high enough, it's just going to go away. It doesn't matter. At least with the reposition, I feel like it's cooler.
That's a 10. Didn't do it.
Oh, not going to do it. No.
You have a level reroll.
You want to spend it on this?
I mean, honestly, you might, because
honestly, I could. Mixer could be dead in a turn. Yeah, well, let's re-roll it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
These are the end of days.
Where's my 20 game? Where's my 20?
14.
What's your KAC?
15.
No.
Is Mixer flanking with the monster?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
I would say, I mean,
that was amazing. That was like that. I couldn't imagine anything better than being one off. Drew, that was such an epic. That was so. I love it so much.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I mean, it's okay. I'll just go unconscious and be back in a turn.
Move action, Drew. Anything for Mixer? You're about 15 feet away from this thing.
No, we're just. I mean, where am I gonna go that isn't just leaving the fight? So
then we're on to Jewel.
All right, harrying fire.
Oh yeah.
It's a 16, so that
a success
works. Here we go. Oh no. I'm gonna re-roll that. Can I do my level re-roll?
Roll 20 shows it as a 19 on.
I saw that too.
3D dice, but it says it's a 3.
That was a real roller coaster.
Can we use what the 3D dice says?
I've already cleared it.
You technically should.
No, they get all jumbled. Go ahead and feel free to use your reroll.
All right.
Oh, it looked like it was going to the 20.
It's still a hit.
So close, but still a hit.
Yep.
21. So that does 4 damage. 4 electricity damage.
MVP. Right. Who would have thought the mechanic would be?
Who said that mechanics weren't any good?
Yeah, you're getting some
I feel like
work
I'm like
done.
tickling it to death, but you know, whatever works.
Don't let the guy whose character is about to die ever criticize a mechanic.
I was about to say.
We've been in this fight for an hour and a half. Good lord.
Oh yeah.
Patrick isn't bloodied yet.
My kid's in preschool. She wasn't when we started this episode.
I qualify for Social Security in 5 minutes.
I got the COVID booster.
I think it's gotta take down Javi, right? It's gotta murder a Javi.
I don't think it should. I think it's cowardice that you're trying to take down Javi. It's honestly, it reeks of desperation.
Well, the other option
words.
is it runs to Jewel.
Don't call her Jewel.
Just messing up your name left and right.
Wouldn't that be a great detail though? If if it was like a ferret that did have like a drooling problem.
Oh, all right.
It'd be very sweet.
Now, slam attack against the Javi. You did the most damage of any. I can't justify it not attacking you. Oh, here we go. Oh, did I secretly roll this? No, that's 11 on the dice.
Roll a 1 on damage. 1 on damage.
Hit.
Can I see a 1 on damage?
Oh,
Yes,
it's a
you
1 on
can.
damage.
Yeah, 1 on damage.
10 points of bludgeon.
Oh, I had 9.
No!
Damn it.
And she's down.
Does it have any minuses to its actual attacks?
No, not right
he's
now.
hit 11 on the dice. He's hitting me no matter what.
That is going to be.
No, I'm sorry. I meant damage.
No, nothing right now. It is still slowed though. Still confused as we go to Alabians. You're on turn 5, 6. What you got?
Oh, it's time for another one of those acid squirts. Acid squirt. 14.
That is a miss against the AC.
Oh my goodness! I think I've rolled like 4 14s.
Javi, RP to stabilize. I'm guessing.
I'm gonna throw up a little. I'm gonna throw up another
junk?
wall on my prison here. Here you go.
I'm never gonna be able to hit you, right?
I'm a stable boy.
Okay, then we're back to El Demonio. I think turn 7.
Okay. How do I want to play this? I guess El Demonio. I mean, this is a suicide mission because if I hit this guy, it's going to turn around and smack me.
I would heal yourself again.
That is not a bad. Can I just heal myself? Can I do 2? I guess. Yeah, use my full action to do 2 healing serums.
No, I think it does take a move to draw one. So, but you can easily
racist
roll. I mean, you're not in 0 territory anymore, so you've got the turn to burn.
All right, so that's 4. So that now helps a little bit.
Another 4 back. Drew.
You know, minimum damage is now 9, so you just need more than you just need 10. And you
I need him to roll a 1 on damage and hope that happens.
Oh, what you got, Drew? I'm sorry, you did want to roll an engineering check at one point. You figured out a lot of what this thing is, and I've given you a good amount just because of looking up abilities. You know.
Yeah,
looking at our HP and we're all about to get TPK'd.
What would I do, Drew?
I'm gonna Mixer's gonna pull out a healing serum and stab Javi with it.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Make that roll. D8 roll.
Doesn't really matter how much it is, but yeah, it's 4, but that's 4 enough to get you on your feet.
You've rolled a D6 instead of a D8.
I rolled a D6. What? Okay.
I'll take the 4. I'll take the 4. You're just gonna roll worse on the D8.
Nope, it's a reroll.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Why couldn't you let me have? It was the worst dice. I mean, that's better. It's better.
Oh boy. Oh, we're having fun here tonight.
Who's having fun?
No, I don't think so.
A single
Jewel,
person is having fun.
Jewel, the savior of this party. I think you still might be. You might be tied with Javi for damage so far. What you got?
Hang in there, y'all. And
Oh,
she's
Jesus. We all just give her the death stare.
She's an envoy.
so Piston goes harrying fire.
Oh man, Piston's
And-
great.
Here comes Jewel.
Oh, here she comes, rolling rocks like she do.
All right, so that's a 24 to a hit and 4 damage.
Well, guess what?
It's bloodied.
Well, it's been bloodied for a while, but you've earned its ire because on its turn, all it can do is take a move action to get right in your face. Right in your face. And
This is how it feels.
no longer slowed. Alabians, 21-2.
Alabians, we need to hit it with acid, like now.
I use my most powerful energy blast.
Whoa!
29!
One
Jesus.
acid
Doesn't
damage.
matter. It's still staggered, right?
Yeah, it gets the.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Still get the condition.
I'm gonna summon in one more for my friend. Come on, Barry, you get in here with me.
You're building a condo out of junk.
We're building a little fort, and my next one's gonna go up here on the top.
Pretty much just some of the condos.
Build a little house.
All right, it's slowed again, and Javi, you are awake. What would you like to do?
Not even going to stand up. I'm just going to shoot it from the ground.
All right, go right ahead.
Sassafras.
Hey, Tyler, you want to go start that horror podcast now?
Natural 1 on the attack.
No,
I blame this on Drew. Drew's the one who brought him back into this fight.
Yeah, I'm at the point where I want to hear more Star Trek references from Drew. That's where I'm at tonight.
Drew and Tyler, Star Trek podcast.
You're asking for death.
I need you to choose the official critical fumble deck or the Starfinder Cosmic Crit deck for failures. The fail deck. What would you like?
Today's just gone so bad. Just give me the fans. Give me a JJJ. Give me my hand cannon breaks. Give me it magically flies across to the other side of the room.
You passed the crit fail last time, didn't you?
This is called Probably Sprained It, submitted by Rabbit.
Oh, hey, Rabbit.
Known for some, in my opinion,
He's got some brutal ones.
I think they're very fair to the players. This one is not. I need you to roll a d4 for me.
Oh boy,
Tyler.
Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
3. Okay, this is not the bad one. You drop the weapon as you.
Hey, I'm already on the ground.
Yeah, you're on the ground.
Spasms. If you roll the 4, you drop the weapon and take 1d6 points of damage.
I could have gone unconscious.
Yes. From a sprained wrist. Everyone's rolling d6 and see what would happen. Okay, that is your turn. Turn 8, El Demonio.
Oh, all right.
They need.
I have a move action to.
It doesn't have
stand up or pick it up.
No, pick up the gun again.
Yeah, it doesn't have attack of opportunity right now, right? It's still slowed.
It is slowed again. Yeah.
All right. So Eldemonio is going to charge up there, try to help Jewel and give an acid throwdown to this bad boy. In what will likely be my last turn. In the event that I hit.
Does Jewel have a melee attack or a melee weapon out?
No.
Sword?
No.
Shoot.
Ooh. I'm going to do my reroll.
It was so close to that 20.
Another adjacent 20.
I know.
No. All right, reroll.
All right, reroll. Here we go.
Effing 2.
You improved it by 3. That's huge.
5 on the dice is a miss. Drew, we're back to you.
Oh, good. All right. Mixer is just going to run over to the east here. Am I in
go ahead and do that?
Am I in a line of sight of the big bad here?
Oh yeah, you can definitely get a clean shot.
All right, we're gonna take another shot. We're gonna load it with a basic inhibitor. Here we go. Hooray! Let's roll dice.
It's been not a good mixer combat. I'm so sorry, Drew.
I can't even tell you, my dude. This is
so sorry, Jewel. It's all down to you, apparently.
Oh my gosh! All right, so Jewel is going to take several steps back.
Okay.
Kind of get away from this thing. It's still in line of sight, though. From where
good.
I am, right?
Now it only has one target.
Well, it's got this.
Oh, it's got the drone too. All right, so harrying fire from piston. Let's see if that goes off. No,
Does not.
but Jewel, come on, Jewel. Oh my gosh, natural 20!
Ooh, it's a natural 20.
Finally.
Critical shout outs.
Needed.
Oh man.
James W. James, thanks so much for being a flanking buddy. Only our second crit of what feels like one of the longest combats we've ever had. What's the damage?
3 damage.
Woo! Yeah, let's get some Ric Flair energy in here. Come on.
Okay.
Do I get a card?
Let's not.
Oh yeah, you want to pull a critical
Yeah, because
card?
Arc 2 is my critical effect normally, but I don't think that would be useful here, right? Because there's nothing
No.
else here. So
And
All right, let's see an energy critical hit card. The target is knocked prone, and this doesn't seem possible. Pushed 1d6 squares directly away. What? 1d6 squares.
What?
sorry, the Gauss Claw just knocked over the golem?
Yeah, this electricity damage seems to work.
I would just like to point out you've just killed Olivians. If he moves any closer to me, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, it's like on top of you, Olympians 5 spaces back, as it's just a giant staggering blow of a crit. That is hilarious. It is
20 feet. It's a good thing you built that condo, man.
It's still up though. All right. Its turn though, Alabians. It just stands up on top of you, brooding past your defensive line here. What would you like to do on your turn, Jabert? It's like in your square.
GTFO.
I shoot it with my magical acid. Oh, I hope.
Oh, that's
21.
a hit.
I hit it. Okay. And I deal 2 damage.
It's slowed and it's hurting. It
And
looks real messed up at this point.
Put away.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bye, Barry.
I say, very quickly come this way.
Javi, we are back to you. Still on the ground, but you've got your gun.
I'm gonna roll over on my back and keep shooting at it. There's no reason to stand up. Especially when I'm just gonna keep dropping my gun. I'm already down here. Would love to do any kind of damage.
18.
I don't do any damage. It doesn't matter.
2 points is just bouncing right off this thing's backside. El Demonio.
All right, so El Demonio is just gonna circle around
Get back here.
and just try to just body slam this thing. That's a 19 to hit.
And body slam you do as you reach your arms around it and do a pile driver move. It goes down.
Oh, thank
Christ.
But as it does, you see pieces of junk falling down on you and in a veritable avalanche.
Oh no.
I need you to make me a reflex save, Miles.
Oh no.
I'm gonna make one for Barry.
Hang on. Can I quickly shoot him with a basic booster to boost his saves?
It won't matter. I rolled an 8.
Oh, a 2 on the dice. You are buried in junk and take 14 points of damage going down again. Very as well, she's failed hers, is also buried in this junk.
No, very berry.
And yeah, where this junk golem stands, you see, like a pyramid shaped pile of junk. Some of it's still like smoldering. There's acid pools in here, and underneath it, you see maybe steaming and glowing what looks like a figure as a kind of stumble backwards from this junk pile, perhaps more confused at the trash and leaving a trail of junk behind it. From the figure of this junk form, you see what looks like broken pieces of armor kind of falling away, and emerging from them a normal sized humanoid hand, where its massive rock'em sock'em fist used to be. Its jaw falls away and you see a humanoid mouth. As the last bit of junk falls off, you see a nude android on his knees, head in hand, kind of shaking slightly in front of you in what indeed looks to be a confused state, but is very clearly the android Andis 148. one of the original models of androids here beneath all this junk.
I know that robot. I met him at college that one time. Do.
You can come back over and see them standing up in the junk. And as they start to speak in a confused and shaky voice, they do say, to be continued. Wah, 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 wah.
Of course, someone's naked and I'm buried under trash.
Finally got to the good parts.
That's a typical weekend for El Demonio.
Oh, we're going to find out what Antis 148 is doing here next week, because this episode's already a lot longer than I thought it would be.
And someone's going to have to dig me out.
Yeah, I think you can stabilize yourself, and I think, or maybe you might be able to have someone stabilize you, because Mixer's next in the turn order. But we're going to get to that next week. Obviously, still some mysteries to uncover here in Junker's Delight, and we'll get to them in our next episode. Guys, thanks for playing with me.
Thank you, Patrick.
You, Patrick.
Really hard to say thank you this week.
Yeah. No, thank you. F you.
If you don't thank me, thank Roll20 for those great rolls.
I was going to say, this is all Roll20.
I didn't do anything. I'm a saint.
I listened to all of you and I stopped clearing my cache. So no.
We'll catch you next time on Cosmic Crit. So long. Until next week.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Cosmic Crit, an officially licensed partner of Paizo Incorporated. The Starfinder role-playing game and adventure paths are trademarks of Paizo. All Pathfinder and Starfinder images are property of Paizo and are used with permission.